So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And that gets things running. Kvaratskhelia making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but
he can run onto that. Oh, well played, well played. That's going to go a long way. Nicely weighted ball. Kvaratskhelia is in a really good position out wide. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. And this is Beckham. Looking for the run. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Beckenbauer. Oh, that's fabulous. No, he's had it taken off him. And we have our very first corner. Vieira! Harmlessly behind. Great vision, and he's worked it through. He's in a good position here. Shot at goal! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ball's gone out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Haaland. And this is De Bruyne. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Thuram clears it away. Now it's Messi. They get a throw in. Roberto Baggio. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is De Bruyne. Plays a sharp little ball here. It is a corner. Now it's Kimmich. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's made its way to him. Kvaratskhelia! And it's come back out to him. They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Searching pass he's played there. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Maldini. And Kvaratskhelia. Beckenbauer. And Kvaratskhelia. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that was very necessary. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Baggio. Now that looks a decent ball. A probing pass. No way through. Van Dijk. Maldini. Thuram. Tries to pass it through. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Almost goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Number 77, Kvaratskhelia. Coming on the field is number 11, Neymar.
Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this. Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's picked it. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Beckenbauer looking for options for movement. Konate gets a foot in here. Floated through. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. 1 minute to add according to the board. Konate gets across to intercept that. That looks a good ball through. And that's it. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think...
And there's the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Van Dijk getting this one clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of... Messi! Messi! Genius!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for a runner. Well read, nice interception. Looking to play him in. Now it's Darwin. He's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Substitution.
Danger averted for now. Beckenbauer. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that has not gone well. Manchester United are opting just about within shooting range. Now that's well seen too. Messi, and he's worked it through. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Park Ji-sung threads one in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves.
Nunez! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Nunez! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Van Dijk is there to clear. And we hit half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And the pass is intercepted. It's a searching pass. That's been cut out, well played. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Serginho. Now, can they get him away? That's a nicely shot. He's having a shot! Played into space. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, there's the clearance. Schneider. Messi. He's tried one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly there.
Shot a goal! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Manchester United take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's a cute ball. Baresi calmly anticipates. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's through here. And it's Messi. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Dixon is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a pretty loose pass. Parla is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a little off target. And we're done. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt question of him. I think he's going to have a huge...
And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Baggio. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Saudi Arabia, and Torres! And this is Ronaldo. Saudi Arabia have it back and can go again. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Saudi Arabia really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's worked it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big. It's hit the upright. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Kvaratskhelia. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
To increase the lead. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for a runner. Denilson. And he's quick to get it clear again. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Danielson threads one in. And that has been cut short. And it's Messi. And that's gone loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Baggio. Danielson. That'll be a throw-in. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Great vision. Messi has it out wide, and it goes for the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And claimed it back swiftly. Van Dijk. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi gets into some space. Now then, the ball's come loose. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. This looks promising. He's having a go! He's got away with one there. Half an hour gone in the second half. And they win it back again. And it's Gascoigne. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gascoigne. Dink through. Danger averted for now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 77, Kvaratskhelia. Number 15, Baggio. Coming on the field, number 11, Neymar. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Substitutions taking place.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's there to get it away. Nicked it back promptly. I think we're just about done here. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now. And he shoots! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Ronaldo. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. And the finish! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, good take in a good area. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's managed... And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And it's Zaire Emery. Well timed, excellent interception. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maldini. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And this is Forlan. Forlan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that has been cut short. Cash tries to pass it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He won't be happy with that one. Cash. Zaire Emery. Oh, no joy this time. And it's Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, nice interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15.
Spain get the second half started.
Number
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Forlan is flagged offside. Zaire Emery. That's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Maldini clears. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal, chance for a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. No, he's had it taken off him. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely weighted ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Played out to the right.
Well, that was well positioned and well picked.
He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's a key interception. That has been slung wide. No, that's been intercepted. No, that pass has been well intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Lamine Yamal has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got tall.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's tried one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The final seconds now. And he's intervened well there. Dixon.
Well, they shouldn't be done.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement.